I'm Michael Jordan. McDonald's restaurants have given me this time to talk to you about something we both really care about.
Mario Kart. Mario Kart is a game. A racing game. You fucking zip zooming around in your little go-karts, throwing banana peels at each other, beating the shit out of each other off the edge, trying to get that sweet, sweet first place, which, by the way, I always do. I always get the first place. It's an all-around great time, a great friendship ruiner, and if you're like the one person on the whole planet that's never played Mario Kart, I would say get on that, because highly recommend. Our story today begins over a decade ago. Flashback to the year 2007. I'm a short, awkward, edgy teen with bad acne and really bad fashion taste. Seriously, it was not cute. It was... oof. So I had a great group of friends, a wicked cool bicycle, and I recently just picked up skateboarding. But then actually quickly retired skateboarding because I fell off once and I never forgave the skateboard. I actually gave it away because I was just that mad about it. Life in my hometown in Montreal, Canada was pretty great so far, you know, just I was like 14, I was coming of age. I didn't have any problems. Then one day, holy fuck, hold the fucking phone, everything changed. My dad got a new job a whole province away in Ontario, and my wicked cool life was being uprooted and planted somewhere else. I was pretty bummed out, pretty devastated that I was going to be leaving all my friends that I'd known since kindergarten, and I'd starting a new life in a whole new province, knowing absolutely no one. And that's when I got my first panic attack, which quickly turned into a lot of panic attacks. They were few and far in between at first, but they slowly became a bigger and bigger issue that I soon would have to start dealing with on a daily basis. Now let me explain these panic attacks. They were like kind of fucked. I'd be sitting there being a cool dude, minding my own business, wicked cool awesome day, when suddenly my breathing would get heavy, my chest would get tight, and my heart would start beating so fast I felt like it was a goddamn hummingbird. And by the way, in case you're not in the know, a hummingbird's heart beats 1,260 times per minute. So the next time your Uncle Dave asks you that in a game of Trivial Pursuit, you say fucking duh, Uncle Dave. Easy question much, 1,260 times per minute. Then you fucking drop the mic, or cards, or however you play Trivial Pursuit. Imagine there's a tiger. There isn't really a tiger. It's not real. It's not. Your brain's just telling you it's there. It's fake. The tiger's not real. And you're minding your own business, and all of a sudden your brain's like, run. All of a sudden, for no reason, your fight or flight response is just kicking in. You're being pumped full of adrenaline, stress hormones, cortisol, everything. And you don't know what to do, because there's no actual threat. You feel like your life is in absolute critical danger without anything being there. It's just happening for no reason. There's no explaining it. Try explaining that to other people. Now, if you're still listening to this video, you're probably like, okay, Danny, that's pretty cool. That's pretty sick, Danny. Sorry you felt that way, but what the flip does this have to do with Mario Kart? Well, needless to say, in my new home, I felt stuck. I didn't know what to do. I was being consumed by my panic attacks, which were getting progressively worse, and I no longer had a good friend group to fall back on. I didn't really want to tell many people about it because I was embarrassed. I thought, what kind of freak am I for having these? No one else in the world could feel like this. I must be the only one. This is messed up. Hell, I tried to not even tell my parents, but eventually they knew. I couldn't hide it forever. I had no escape and no solution of how to deal with these panic attacks. I didn't know what to do. I wasn't researching this online yet. I had no idea. I mean, I'd probably only just graduated from dial-up internet at this point in my life. You remember dial-up with all the cool fucking alien noises when you'd be connecting? And then you could actually pick up the phone to disconnect your sister who was taking too long on her turn on the computer. Good times. But there was one new friend I made in this time, and that friend was Mario Kart. Mario Kart for the Wii had just come out, and so anytime I started to have my heart beating out of my chest, I would just pop that bad boy into the Wii, and all of a sudden, I'm not having a panic attack anymore. All of a sudden, I'm online on Nintendo's shitty-ass online, which, by the way, was even worse back then. I couldn't even tell you why, but as soon as an attack would pop up, I'd be like, yeah, let's play some Maple Tree Way for the 3rd race in a row. Maybe a little Coconut Mall, huh? Maybe a little Rainbow Road next? Hit you off the edge? No, not you, Mushroom Gorge. Not you. Never Mushroom Gorge. It's not even a real race. It's just fucking bouncing around and shit. Fuck that level. I hate that level. Sorry, there's people screaming outside of my house right now and dogs barking. I think I'm witnessing a murder outside right now. But I digress. Mario Kart took my mind off my panic attacks for a few hours. And sure, there were a lot of other relaxing games out there that could have easily calmed my mind. Like, let's say, Animal Crossing. That game, great substitute for Mario Kart, by the way. Fucking love those animals. But, like, not in a weird way, okay? Like my relationship with the animals is very platonic, okay? There's nothing more going on with me and Bill, okay? There's definitely nothing there. It's definitely... He's got such nice bangs, you know, and... Bill, why did you move out of my town? Mario Kart's just a great game. It would take my mind off everything else. All I cared about was getting that gold medal. All I cared about was winning these races against these random fuckers online. I didn't care that it felt like I couldn't breathe anymore. I was getting that gold medal. I didn't care that it felt like my heart was gonna explode out of my chest. I was taunting Marco from Portugal by purposely driving in front of him with banana peels. I'd pop that bad boy into the game into my Wii and Wow, I had found my inner zen. Now, that was a long ass time ago, okay? It took me a long time to tell anyone really about this and my close friends that I'd now made and stuff. I hid it for a long time because I didn't know what it was. Which, by the way, it's a panic disorder. It's a panic disorder with agoraphobia. That is my official diagnosis. But it took me years to get to that point. When I first saw my doctor, he's like, it sounds like mild anxiety problems. Here's Prozac. Have fun. Have a great day. Which, by the way, didn't work. But was I really all alone in this? I didn't understand why I was getting these panic attacks and no one else around me seemed to be getting them. Everyone was going through puberty around me and getting facial hair and their deep ass voices, which by the way I never got, and all I was getting was majorly fucking spooked every day. It didn't make sense. But finally, the more I talked about it and the more I researched it and the more I looked into it, I found out that I wasn't alone at all. There were thousands and millions of people out there who have anxiety problems just like me, some with the exact same panic attacks as me. Suddenly I didn't feel so alone. These people could share online like their strategies and their best methods of dealing with this, and I eventually learned to conquer my panic disorder. It's still there. I still get the panic attacks, but they're way less frequent and they don't really cause an issue in my life anymore. And when they do come, I know how to deal with them now. Okay, I still pop in Mario Kart every now and then to get rid of a panic attack, and it still works just as effectively because I fucking love Mario Kart. Play like any goddamn day. I don't even need an excuse to play it, but that's why I'm making this video. Mental health is super serious stuff, guys. It affects a ton of us, and if you're not personally affected by mental health problems yourself, you probably know someone who is, or like a lot of people who are going through something. The moral of this rant is that if you feel overwhelmed and alone and scared by whatever it is you may be facing mentally, talk about it. Talk about it with your friends. Talk about it with your family. Talk about it with your mom and dad. Your fucking Uncle Dave again. Tell him he sucks at Trivial Pursuit. I don't know. Talk about it with whoever you trust. Seeking help isn't a weakness. Looking for answers isn't a weakness. You should know that you're not alone in whatever you're facing, and there's tons of other people dealing with it too. And if you're a gamer girl like me, find that one game that just takes your mind off everything for a bit. And you know what? I can handle my panic attacks now, because you know what? I talked about it, I worked it out, I played some Mario Kart, but once in a while when shit still gets real, I definitely pop in Mario Kart and fucking hit Patricia from the UK with a goddamn green shell. It's fucking awesome. I just really fucking love this game, okay? Mario Kart's awesome. So if you're going through some shit and you just happen to like some video games, pop in that one game that you love. Maybe it's Mario Kart like me. Maybe it's Animal Crossing. Maybe it's Halo. Whatever game it may be, play it sometime. Take your mind off. Take a little break. You deserve it. Have a Kit Kat. I don't know. Mario Kart was there for me when I needed it the most. So, you know, like, thanks, Mario Kart. Like, you know what? If I ever meet Shigeru Miyamoto, I'm gonna slap his hand, shake, and kiss him on the cheek and say, thank you. Thank you for making this fucking awesome game. This game about racing and nothing else, really. So, it's a good game. Anyways, I'm gonna go back and play this now, so I'm gonna go play some online now. But thanks for listening to my story. Thanks for listening to my rant. Rant over. Venting done. Goodbye. Have a great day. Love yourself. Treat yourself. Play Mario Kart. Have a good day. And just remember, if you're struggling with anything,
get some help. McDonald's wants you to give yourself a chance to find out all the wonderful things you really can be. And so do I.
Thanks, Michael Jordan. Later.